Right now at 5, Hurricane Ian slams into Florida. Hoosiers are on standby to help with recovery efforts as officials predict a catastrophic damage in that area.
Plus, that search along the Wabash River and its possible connection to the murders in Delphi. iTeammate has new information coming in this evening.
Plus, an Indiana attorney files a lawsuit challenging President Biden's student loan forgiveness plan. Why he's doing it and what's inside that lawsuit.
From Wish TV, your local news source, this is breaking news.
This is going to be one of those historic storms.
We are on the alert and in action. We've approved every request Florida has made.
We are going to feel the effects some way, somehow.
Well, breaking right now at 5 o'clock, Hurricane Ian making landfall in Florida with wind speeds topping 150 miles per hour. This is a live picture from downtown Tampa as Ian begins pounding the state's western coast.
We've been keeping an eye on this all day. Officials are predicting Ian will bring destructive winds, catastrophic storm surge, and torrential rainfall, making sure that we try to understand exactly what's going on. Ian made its landfall in southwestern Florida near Fort Myers.
Gloria Pazmino is live in Tampa with the very latest. Gloria.
And Hurricane Ian, now a historic storm bringing historic levels of flooding, catastrophic levels of water, officially making landfall 2 hours ago, about 90 miles south of here in Cayo Costa, bringing its destruction, still making its way across the state.
It may appear to be calm at some point. You may just be in the eye of the storm, and the backside of that will get very, very nasty.
Hurricane Ian packing winds and rains that officials warn will cause catastrophic floods and threatening storm surge.
That's where we could really see those 12 to 18 feet of storm surge inundation above ground level. That's 3 times as tall as I am. So that's really an unsurvivable circumstance.
Ian caused a nationwide blackout in Cuba on Tuesday, and now Florida is dealing with mass power outages.
We also have line workers and line men and line women coming from 27 other states. They're positioned at 24 different locations throughout the state.
Schools, supermarkets, airports, and theme parks across the state have closed. Sarasota's mayor deciding to pull police officers from the city's streets due to the dangerous conditions.
At this point, all we have is ourselves as a community, so take care of your neighbors because we're in this together and we're going to make it through.
Cities across the Sunshine State bracing for Ian's impact.
We are about to feel the brunt of a near Category 5 hurricane in our area.
Yet here in Tampa, the rain is continuing to come down. The wind is just whipping back and forth. This is expected to go on for hours. Over 1 million people across the state have lost power as Ian continues to make its way across Florida. That's the latest. In Tampa, Gloria Pazmino, back to you.
Gloria, thank you so much. It's good to get an eye from where the storm is happening. Turning now to back here, Storm Track 8 meteorologist Ryan Morse is keeping a close eye and watching Ian. Ryan, what are you seeing now?
Yeah, guys, obviously a sad situation down there in southwestern sections of Florida. Here's the latest update. We just got it at the top of the hour. Hurricane Ian, maximum sustained winds down to 140 miles an hour. Still a Category 4 hurricane, but as we've heard, the big threat with this has been storm surge. So we're still getting that on flow, at least for Fort Myers into the Cape Coral area. So water is still going to pile up at least through the last couple hours. You heard Gloria mention it made landfall at 3:05 Eastern with maximum sustained winds at 150 miles an hour. Now, why this is significant? It's one of our strongest, at least, U.S. landfalling hurricanes. Here are the strongest top 5, and Ian checking in tied for 5th with a few other storms ahead of it. But a very strong storm, also a big storm. And also, weirdly, Hurricane Charlie, very similar path, just a much smaller storm. Hurricane Ian has been at least a lot bigger than Hurricane Charlie, which is the reason why we've been seeing so much about the storm surge. You also heard Gloria mention 1 million people, over 1 million people without power right now. And I expect that number to increase because besides the storm surge threat, rainfall is going to continue to fall across the region. So we still could see some areas across central Florida at least get an inch of rain. The track will take it through the Orlando area, potentially still clinging to hurricane status before it re-enters the eastern Atlantic. From there, we'll see. But it should be a tropical storm getting back into the eastern Atlantic before it starts to swing back into the states of Georgia, Carolina, South Carolina. So still a lot to determine with this system, but obviously a sad situation down there in southwest Florida. Back to you guys.
Ryan, thank you.
Well, hundreds of Hoosiers are already down south, ready to assist with recovery efforts.
News 8's Camila Fernandez joins us now live with how they're preparing. Camila.
Yeah, several organizations like Indiana Task Force 1 and Duke Energy are ready to assist. Hurricane Ian is expected to bring massive destruction, and that means crews are ready to or prepared to stay in Florida for weeks if necessary.
They're literally right on the coast, and they will feel the major brunt of these hurricane force winds and the rain.
Our guys are all trained for that. We have canines that will help us with searching for personnel, and then obviously the teams that are boots on the ground.
The National Weather Service describes Hurricane Ian as life-threatening and devastating as it moves on to southwest Florida. Duke Energy has more than 130 employees from Indiana and about 280 line workers, vegetation crew members, and other workers in Florida ready to assist.
Certainly the last thing we want is a 911 system or a major fire department or EMA agency not to be able to communicate. The nature of what they do, they like to help people. They want to get the lights back on. So they'll be anxious once things start improving from a condition standpoint to get out there and get that work underway.
Duke Energy spokesperson Sally Thielen is in Orlando, where people are also bracing for Hurricane Ian. She says the Indiana crews at Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg are feeling the impact.
Depending on areas that are impacted and how significant that is, it will impact our crews even being able to access areas. So we're hopeful that we won't have any issues getting out of Tropicana Field once we do get to hit the streets.
More than 40 team members from Indiana Task Force 1 will be in Lake City. The search and rescue team says they can be anywhere that's been impacted by Hurricane Ian. This could mean door-to-door searches and stabilizing structures.
The flooded areas, or especially if it's swift or moving water, that's always not only hard on individuals who are trapped there, but also using boats and people in the water in those locations. So those are always a hazard.
Indiana Task Force 1 says they're also prepared for heavy rain and the possibility of tornadoes.